for Marlborough.
Yeah, she's classy out there pitching. She knows exactly what she's going. She hits good spots. She won't give anything away cheaply.
Yeah, she works. She's that kid.
And
trying it all out now.
If she gets that rising pitch in the right spot, she will get the batters to swing.
Yep.
And, you know, she's just very, very good and accurate that way.
Keela Tatana Paul leading off the centre fielder for Manawatū. No doubt a few of the family members here for all of the girls. Woman.
Yes, there will be, making plenty of noise. Good to see a real good sprinkling of fans throughout the grandstands here behind the home plate especially.
And I've already mentioned it, mate, but I do love this place. Look around. You've got 4 fully fenced diamonds. They've all got dugouts. They've all got shade. Manawatū, mate. Class.
We've also talked about the grounds crew, and I mean they've managed to get a woman's distance home run fence out there. I noticed that before. You know, and I know a number of these girls are capable of getting it over the fence. So, how good would that be to see?
Oh yes. Well, the opening walk. Tatana Paul take her spot on first base. That's going to bring to bat Tate Hita.
Tate, another one of the Hutt Valley, and Manawatū girls, my apologies.
Oh, yeah, she's
from
pretty Manawatū.
Sorry to her family, but she has been coming down to play in the Hutt Valley.
Yes. Yes, currently playing for the Saints Club. Her brother's been down there for a few years already. He's won a few championships for Hutt Valley himself.
Well performed, of course, Jaden Hitter.
Jaden, he's a good young lad. And yes, his little sis doing her thing as well. Dad Dan is in first base coach's box. Good family. I'm sure Joe's around as well. Off the back of the glove, Tatana Paul. She'll round second, has a look. Entices them into throwing it.
Good arm too.
Well, if you got it, use it.
Yeah. Catcher Delma Valverde for Marlborough. Just shows us that, shows Manawatū. Try not to take too much advantage of stealing the two.
Oh, good bunt. Goes glove side of Bailey Simons on the hill, which she makes her track to 1. Leaves third wide open. That's exactly what they wanted to do with their first out and move your runner into scoring position just like that. Good bunt from Te Hita.
Nice job. Just really good softball that. Well executed. Moved the runner. Gave Marlborough no chance. They had to take the out at 1.
Nikki Tatana into bat now from the hot corner. Sees that first offering go through for the strike. 0-1.
Good bit of gas on that too. That was a nice pitch.
Oh, she can send it when she wants, old Bailey Simons. Oh, young Bailey Simons. Smashed early down third for the foul.
So many new faces, mate.
Good, eh?
Yeah.
Real good. Yeah, we've gotten to know a few of them over the years, Gaz, doing all the various tournaments around the place, and
that's right.
A lot of them, of course, have been the age group ones. We've done a number of nationals over the last 6 or 7 years, and you know, you see a lot of them grow up, and some of them are still around in the game. But it's cool seeing some of them that have aged out that are getting this chance to still play provincial ball. It's cool.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, and it'll just be another way of maintaining the incentive for these girls to stay.
Yeah,
in the
hopefully.
Game. Which you need. You absolutely need.
You might even see some provinces asking the question, can we send another team like North Harbour have? You know?
Oh, it's a nice
hard hit ball down the shortstop. Matangiho Nuku makes the out to 1, but not before Manawatū draw it up. 1-1.
Nice softball there by Manawatū to get that run scored. Nice hard hit out to shortstop, but again, no chance for the runner to be held up at home.
Strike called from the first offering. Were you a first pitch strike?
Very
Was
much
that,
so.
yeah. Was that the straight down there?
I wasn't the fastest. I didn't have the most movement, but one of the things I did.
Oh, hard hit shot to centre field. Oh, comes sprinting in, chucked on the brakes for a second to go, I think I've gone a little bit too far, and puts the glove up in hope, and then juggles the feet for the third out. And they're coming off the field with smiles, ready to bat again. But we are tied at 1 run apiece. 1 complete here. We'll be back with the top of the second right here from Colquhoun Ballpark.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, Colquhoun Ballpark, grand final of this 1-all here in the second inning.
Needed that Powerade. It's an early start, mate. Oh, sweet. Happy days. Oh, hard hit shot.
Nice work out there.
Straight back to the pitch and no flinch. Just the stare down and then the throwback. I love it.
Stare down, I like that.
It was just that second, you know? Just like, yeah, and what?
We're already seeing a couple of very tight infields at work out there.
Yes.
Nothing that either infield could have done about the runs. That was just good softball. But good execution in the field so far from both teams.
Dalma Villaverde into bat now. Ooh, one picking up. Did we bring it from Wellington, mate?
Well, I came from Otaki and there wasn't a break.
Oh, okay. Well, our part never gets any. Upper Paradise.
Upper Paradise.
Dalma is batting 300 on base 625.
Oh, that's impressive. 300 or above in any tournament situation is some good numbers.
The majority of the teams over 300, actually. No wonder it's sitting here in the final. Watch as that go clip the corner for the strike call.
Maybe as well just reflects, you know, where their coaching is, effort and their coaching has gone into, because they knew they'd face a higher level of pitching at tournament.
Yep.
So just focus on the batting.
Big swing back for the foul. You know what always makes me laugh, Gaz? In a park full of people that catch balls that go up and stuff, no one ever really takes the foul balls. It's always like heads and then run the other way, you know. No one ever owns it. Down first base.
Nice work once again.
Nomi makes an easy play of that one for the second outs. And a quick 1-2.
That's what you want, mate. Your pitcher doing as little work as possible.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I think we had the golden three pitch innings yesterday. Pop up, pop up, pop up.
Really?
Yeah.
Something to be said about issuing a little bit of a speech on patience, I think, after the game.
Oh, yeah.
For one strike line.
Tries to take pace off that one with a big smile.
Pulled the strings on it all right.
You got to chance it though, right?
Launched it into the air.
It's one of those pitches, it may come out funny or it may come out beautifully, but
Yeah.
you just got to throw it in there.
Absolutely right, mate.
And the more you do it, the better it gets. Hard hit shot to a shortstop who makes the play crib. And that's a quick 1, 2, 3. We go to the bottom of the second. We're still tied at 1 apiece.
When the radio's on and the sound's hot, you just have to enjoy. There's no way to stop. That's where it sounds for the best every day of the week. Better than all the rest. We let the music speak. All the best throwbacks, 90s and more. Atiawa Toa. All the best throwbacks.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the grand final of the Heartland Women's Championship. Right here at Colquhoun Ballpark, Palmerston North, Manawatū. It is the bottom of the second of the grand final here between the hosts, Manawatū and Marlborough. Tied at 1 run apiece. Bailey Simons into her work in the second innings here on the hill for Marlborough. Good hit ball in no woman's land in left field for the safe at 1 for Deanna Paul.
Nice hit. Get her team going in this one. Just turned early on that one.
She'll take it all day. Into bat now, Marino Tarata Owen, the right fielder. Sees the first offering go through the zone. Foul back for the 0-2. You know, one thing you can always count on, Gaz, at a women's grand final, both teams screaming the whole game. And like, you know, the energy, the support, like, yeah, it's always there in the women's game.
Absolutely. Love the noise. Love the
Oh,
atmosphere.
great shot in between 4-3. Held up going around 2. Coach said, Sasha Pitanihi says, no, you're coming. Deanna Paul.
Sometimes hesitation like that can be a death knell. But nice job by Manawatū. Runners on the hot corners.
There's a name a lot of softballers would know around the Hutt Valley, the Piranihis. Of course, Danny Dad was the groundsman at Fraser Park for many years and can never re-quote that guy on live TV. Hasn't changed a bit as well. Danny's down there You hear him before you see him. Quick steal of second base. Puts 2 runners in scoring position here for Manawatū, who are none down here in the bottom of the second.
None down, runners at 2 and 3. What an opportunity.
Foul back.
I think if you're a coach in this situation, you got a lot of options available to you. Obviously, the sacrifice either down on the ground or in the outfield, both options.
Lee's up in the zone. Some sensible hitting.
Real pressure on Marlborough here now. Behind in the count, none down.
Simons tries to take some pace off that and drop it into the zone. Just out of it.
That looked like a reasonable attempt at the Debbie Megan changeover.
Hey, if it worked for Debbie.
It certainly did. That's why it's named after her. Yep.
Another foul ball. Back to us. Oh, into the booth even. Through the door here into the club room. So if I must go inside.
Debbie, just to elaborate, was a member of the world champion White
1982
Sox team in 1982.
Good year, that one. White Sox won the world championship and I was born. don't know if anything else happened that year, but
Was it a vintage year?
yeah,
I'd say
it's vintage now. Good to see that trophy is now in the Hutt Valley Soccer Association office. Finally seeing our World Cup celebrated and not hidden away in a meeting room at Pelorus Trust building. Manawatū load the bases on the walk.
Nice job to pick the walk out there.
Riley Cribb, the left fielder, into bat now for Manawatū. Loaded bases here in the bottom of the second. Going to send out a runner.
Both Riley and Macy, very, very accomplished softballers. You're looking to do the job for Manawatū now.
Another first pitch strike. You never swing at that with loaded bases, though, are you?
That's right. You're going to watch that one go past?
Yeah. You're like, oh, yeah, I'll take one.
You want to give yourself the opportunity to set your runners up for a double.
Oh, great play by the catcher. The way she set up, ready for the, almost, yeah. If she's going to go for it, she's going to clip it backwards. And the dive to make the catch.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've got a picture of the runner going to one, but not a picture of that incredible catch. The room she had to make to get herself in the position to catch that.
I think it almost helped where she set up.
Yeah.
But, yeah, enticing her to go for that bunt and foul it off. Because she definitely wasn't going to give her a strike.
No.
Well, the first out. Catch by the catcher.
Absolutely on the highlight reel.
Well, if we got it. Swing and a miss for the strike. Grandstand's filling up here.
Sure is. Filling up nicely.
Oh, there's more TP hats in the distance. Love to see it.
Familiar colour that's roaming the diamonds these days, isn't it?
Proud. 1-2. And the strikeouts of Macy Cribb. And still with bases loaded, we're back to the top of the order. With Keela Tatana Paul, the centre fielder who got walked in her first at bat. Ended up getting that first run from Manawatū.
Yeah, it's been a great comeback by Marlborough, who were loaded bases and none down.
Yep.
Now loaded bases and 2 down. Nice job.
Popped up to left field, who goes back, tracking it just over the top. They score 1, they score 2, they're going to try and score 3. Marlborough try to cut it off, bounces off the glove, turns and says no. Tatana Paul drives in 3 runs for her team, just getting it over the top of Wills in at left field. And they take the lead in this one, 4-1.
Unfortunately for Peter Wills out there at left field, as soon as that ball came off the bat, you can see she was uncertain about what the wind was doing with it. And it just swirled about out there and she just lost it. Unlucky and unfortunate. Manawatū's luck, Marlborough's misfortune. Four 4-1 now.
4-1. Tate Heiser into bat now. Swung on a miss by Tate.
Should we call that comment about coming back to 2 down like a commentator's curse thing?
We've never commentated cursed anyone before, have we?
Nice work.
Well, Tate Heiser goes down swinging for the 3rd out, but not before Tatana Paul gets it over the top of the left fielder Wills to drive in 3 runs for Manawatū. We've got 2 innings complete in the Heartland Women's Final. It is 4 runs to 1 in favour of Manawatū. We'll be back right after these. Ladies and gentlemen, here to Colquhoun Ballpark. It's the top of the 3rd of the Heartland Women's Final between Marlborough and Manawatū. Manawatū are up 4 runs to 1. Hit down the hot corner. Tatana makes no mistake about that, getting it over to first for the 1st out.
Nice piece of softball again, good contact off the bat, well picked up at 3rd base. Makes no mistake about the out.
Now in the 9 hole, batting is Atiawa Toa from the hot corner. One down. Top of the 3rd. Grand final. Championship Sunday.
Your coaches out there are going to have to try and get some or get their batters to manufacture some bodies on bases, just so they can start chipping away at this lead. It's still early in this ball game, so there's plenty of time.
Plenty of time, but you want to start now. You don't want to get a donut. You don't want to give up an opportunity to bat and get a clawback at least one of those runs. You know, can be a long game, but it quite quickly can be a short game.
Waitokia seems to have settled right down. 1-2-3 in the second innings after giving up a run in the first innings, looking a little bit nervy. She's now almost in command out there, I would think.
Yeah, well, she'll have a bit of confidence with her batters doing what they did in the last bottom of the second. You know, when they're getting their sticks going, it gives you a bit more confidence on the hill.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You start pitching to a lead, and you know what side you'd rather be on.
100. Yeah. And that will be the walk for Bowman to first base. And with one down, a runner on one, that's going to bring to bat the pitcher, Bailey Simons. No, it's not. That's not Bailey Simons. No. Sorry, I've got one more line. Now it's Summer Bowman, the leadoff.
I was wondering whether I'd got it wrong.
Yeah, no, that was all me, mate. That was all me. Missing a line. Funny what it can do, eh?
Nice time to get a runner out there when you get back to the top of your order.
Yes, someone's seen the ball now. Hit it back to Waitokia before. In her first at bat. Down the hot corner. They go for the lead at second. Off the glove. Marlborough now have runners on 2 and 1.
Nice job of running. The instinct to get the lead runner was absolutely correct. Just the execution not quite there.
Now it's Bailey Simons to bat.
Bailey up to bat.
Scored the first run for Marlborough on her walk. Left-handed batter.
I've seen her do this and look for that running hit. Obviously batting on the left side is it's a powerful tool to have in the old toolbox.
Yeah, not a bad tool to have in the toolbox, but she's also a pitcher, and there's a reason she's got that arm guard on.
Yeah, absolutely. The arm guard and the full grill. All of them, by the way, are wearing that, which is good to see.
Definitely those ones with the silver ferns on them.
The
Bailey Simons
goes a little bit wider out there as pitcher takes out pitcher.
Oh, you always love that one, I guess.
You do, mate, you do.
Matangi Nuku into bat now. Oh, got him.
Great job.
The pickoff at 3 for the third outs. And Manawatū starting to get a bit of swag to it.
Great softball, Manawatū, great defense. Definitely defended that lead in that inning.
Yeah, it's always good to get 3 more runs on the board, but it's always good to come back and shut them out for a donut in the next one. Well, we're down to the bottom of the third. It's 4 runs to 1. Back after these.
From the humble beginnings of a Wellington garage and with a good helping of Kiwi Can Do, Resine have been proudly colouring New Zealand since 1946. Environmentally approved quality paints, colours and expert advice, all available at your local Resine colour shop. Our friendly team are here to help you get the best results for your project, with creative colours and innovative paint all made right here in New Zealand. You can rely on Resine to get the job done.
We're back here at Colquhoun Park for the Heartland Women's Grand Final, the inaugural edition. It's between Marlborough and Manawatū. Manawatū up 4-1 here in the bottom of the third.
Nikki Tartana hit one hard out to shortstop, taken out at first in her previous at-bat. That change-up used to good effect out there by Bailey that time.
Matana heads it down to Nuku at shortstop, who throws it over first. Tatana slides into second base, sees the ball goes past her, hops up and thinks against it. Will take her spot for the save.
Yeah, just beginning to see a couple of errors starting to creep in both infields. Marlborough on that occasion.
Richardson's to bat now, batting 600 with an on base of 750. 16 plate appearances, 15 at bats, 1 walk, 9 hits, 9 RBIs, 4 stolen bases, settled down, and she's a catcher.
She's putting her hand up for MVP, this girl, isn't she?
Squares up for the sacrifice bunt. Well, the job was to move the runner to second, and that is exactly what happened. Tatana now is safe at second base with 1 down. That's going to bring to bat the designated player, Deanna Paul.
We seem to see a bubble of talent in Manawatū that's just really serving them well at the moment. Could see them featuring at this end of tournaments for a few years to come, I would think.
Yeah. Well, look at this. Look at the facility you get to play on every week. Like, how cool.
I know, right?
Oh.
Marquees everywhere, world-class fences, diamonds, outfields, televisions out there.
Mate, they are just sort of looking out and seeing our broadcast on the big screen out there. That's crazy. We've come a long way from the tent with the iPad behind the deck, mate. Like, I'm telling you.
Trying our best to stay out of the wind and rain. Peeking around the corner of the door.
That first one was a 3x3. Oh, mate. Long way, Gaz, long way. Simon's into her work. Takes some pace off that and dribbles it in.
She's not scared to mix things up with that change-up. She's going to have to do it more regularly, though. When she sort of sits on that pace for a few pitches, the Manawatū girls seem to pick it up.
Gets a piece, slams it down the hot corner. Tatana goes second to home, and that's another run for Manawatū.
What a fine piece of hitting. She's turned on that one early and hit it straight down the third baseline. Gave the third baseman no option there. It was just too well hit.
And call it the hot corner for nothing. Slam. swung on for strike one. Marino Terata Owen, the right fielder, into bat now.
Well, it's an interesting one. Bailey's not pitching that badly or badly at all. She's pitching quite well.
Yes.
It's just these Manawatū sticks are just really hot at the moment.
They've come to swing for sure.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, and they've come to put down bunts like that. Save. No one at third. Save. Back to second. Manawatū. And they got the whānau loud in the grandstand.
There's a lot to be said for that hometown support. Manawatū are making every corner a winning corner at the moment.
That bunt would have got, what, a metre or two in front of home plate. 3 of them had to get to it. Dead smack in the middle of all 3. Heads up, base running.
You think about it, from where it was, it should never have been Bailey's ball.
No,
She was the one
no.
that actually got there first. Maybe the catch just maybe the catch just got caught looking at the runner. I don't know. But, yeah, well done by Manawatū. The execution on
Absolutely.
that bunt was sublime.
Absolutely.
Some great decisions being made out there by the coaches for their athletes who are executing everything right out of the top drawer at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, they're filling the bases. Filling the bases, creating the forced play.
Yeah, well, it's not a bad option. The way these girls are swinging.
Yep. Remember, they were hot in that last innings where they scored the 3. And Riley Cribb and Macy Cribb, 8-9 batters.
When you think about how that inning broke the whole game open. And Manawatū now have gone from strength, and you think about if that catch had been taken out of left field,
Yep.
they scored those 3 runs.
Oh,
Such a big turning point.
a game of moments, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Bunts back, foul. Not the squeeze play, is it?
Oh, it might have been. I don't know if the third base runner got the message, because she's only about a metre off the plate.
Deanna Paul on third is like, no, you're swinging, mate. Sasha still got the moves.
To the coach to let me swing.
Yeah. Sasha Penini still able to move when she wants.
Had to get out of that. It was hit like a blooming rocket.
Loaded bases, 1 down here in the bottom of the 3rd. Grand final of the Heartland Women's Championship. The first of many, I'm sure. Clips that corner to get her looking for the second outs. And with 2 down, and bases loaded, that's going to bring to bat Macy Cribb, who struck out in her last at bat. Gets a piece, sending it to Bowman at second base, who makes the play to first base. But not before Manawatū add 1 to their tally. They leave a few on, but we will go to the top of the 4th with Manawatū leading 5 runs to 1. Top of the fourth now. Manawatū making that gap between them and Marlborough a little bit bigger each innings. Matangi Nuku into bats with that tag out at third base in the last at bat for Marlborough. Hit straight to the hot corner does Nuku, who makes the, and Niki Tatana makes the catch at third for the first out.
Can't fault the hit.
No.
She lined that one right out of the screws. Straight to the glove, however.
The centre fielder, Wiri Bristow, into bat now. One down here in the top of the fourth. Waitokia looking pretty comfortable on the hill at the moment. Got the backing of her team with the field and the sticks. What else can a pitcher ask for?
Try
a good zone.
Well, I mean, you know, when they are hitting it, the Marlborough girls are still hitting it out of the middle. Unfortunately, it's finding the field.
Yes. Yes. Finds the shallow centre. Does Bristow to see safe on first base, and that gives Marlborough their first base runner of the top of the fourth.
Nice work just to get one into shallow centre field there. Get them going, give themselves a glimmer and opportunity of nibbling away at this lead. They've still got time to do it.
Yep, you got three at bats at least more. 4. First offering is the strike called. Villaverde, the catcher, into bat now. Down the hot corner, who had the heads up play to look over at second. No, she wasn't going to get the lead runner and got the outs at first. Just how it should be done.
Niki Tatana out there at third base is doing everything correctly at the moment, making it look easy out there. Once again, not a bad hit.
Sheree Sinclair into bat now. First base woman. To hit it on the screen there.
Villaverde.
And Marlborough now on third.
Nice work.
Even closer to scoring, but as Manawatū just told themselves, just calm down, ladies. We've already got 2 out. That's the top of the zone.
Yeah, that's all of the top of the zone.
I said clip.
The bottom of the ball, the top of the zone. Got to go off the blue though.
It's all about angles, Gaz. It's all about angles. Good hold. Thought I'd keep the ball in front. Keep the runner at third. That's all you got to do.
Runner was very quick to turn and go back.
Head straight back to Waitokia, who makes the play over first. Manawatū doing it with the gloves and the sticks. They keep him at another donut. We're going to go to the bottom of the fourth with Manawatū leading. Still 5 runs to 1.
Going into the bottom of the fourth innings, Manawatū still in, 5-1.
Welcome back, softball fans, to Colquhoun Park here in Palmerston North, Manawatū, for the inaugural grand final of the Heartland Women's Championship. Manawatū taking on Marlborough. We're at the bottom of the fourth, with Manawatū really getting into the stride of things in the last few innings.
Yeah, they've really put a clinic on there in the last 2 innings and extended their lead by 4 runs, but just good hitting, really.
They've done it with the sticks. They've found the gaps, but they've also put down perfect bunts as well. Yep. So, yeah,
bit of an all-round display.
Absolutely. Oh, the park's starting to fill with the smell of hot dogs and chips, Gaz.
What would it be without it?
Absolutely. Well, goes down just before Matangi who had to make some ground to make their play over to first. Just unable to get in time and just through the glove. But Manawatū with Tatana Paul lead off with the runner on one. And Tate Heads a bat now.
Marlborough just guilty of hurrying things a little bit. They've just made a few errors throughout this period that Manawatū have been dominating the game.
Tate puts it up. Unfortunately, no one can get it to for Marlborough. So that will be strike one.
She's already executed the bunt in this ball game.
Sure has. Opening play was that sacrifice bunt. They got Tatana Paul around the bases. Does it again. Third open, no. Bailey Simons knows what to do in that play in there. But with another sacrifice bunt from Tahita for the first outs. And from the hot corner, Nikki Tatana into bat now. Grounded out to the shortstop in the first at bat. And got to first in time after a hit to shortstop at her second at bat.
Well, she's putting on a clinic at third base so far as a fielder, so time for her to do it offensively for her team.
Yeah, she's got a run to her name. Oh, smashing it past Matangiho. Oh. Heads up running from Manawatū. Tatana Paul scoring a home with Nikki Tatana safe on second base.
A fine piece of running by that killer Tatana Paul, all the way from 2 to home. She didn't look like she was going to even hesitate at third base. She knew where she was going right from the word go.
Well, even Nikki Tatana, she rounded one like she was definitely going to second anyway.
Yep.
Whether they wanted to throw it her way or not. And, mate, Nikki Tatana loves smashing it at shortstop, I tell you that much.
Yeah, she just
That's her third hit to that area.
held
Oh,
that
good
elbow
lead.
in
Good
high
lead.
and just turned on it and got it through that 5-6 hole
Oh, yeah.
perfectly.
Foul back. Clipping the catcher's helmet and an umpire.
The middle of the zone, they've just cleared it. I mean, there's nothing Bailey can do about that. Anything that comes close to the middle was being nailed. Body language, she just needs to pick that up a little bit out there.
Yeah.
No pitcher likes to have that happen to them. Spend all day standing there turning around looking at the ball being fielded out in the outfield. No one likes that.
Nope. Nope, they do not. Simon's still working hard for Marlborough. But Manawatū, they come to play at home. They popped up. Matangiho Nuku goes back to make the catch. And that will be the second out with the runner still on second base. And that's going to bring to bat the designated player, Deanna Paul. Scored in her first at bat with a hard shot to left field. And then she beat out the play to be safe after a hit to third base in her second at bat. 6 runs to 1. Hits it to Matangiho, rolls up the body.
Just got a bad bounce out there, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Sometimes, D, when things aren't going your way.
Oh, when it rains it pours. But she'll shake that off.
Too good a player not to.
Well, Twitter Park, most outstanding sportsman 2022-2023. And then she left us.
Added that to a Palmerston. Put that in the CV. Go and find one somewhere else.
She's always welcome back, I tell you that much.
Oh. I think the big thing is she's still out there playing.
Oh, yes. Bottom of the fourth here. Manawatū, 6 runs to 1. 2 out, runners on the corners. Nikki Tatana on third. Deanna Paul on first. Leaves that for out of the top of the zone.
3-1 pitch. 3-1 pitch coming up. Dangerous time with the way these girls are batting.
Foul back to the screen. Hard hit shot. That might find no man's land in outfield. They're going to score 1. They'll say, no, hold up. Wait a minute. For Deanna Paul, she'll be safe on third base. Manawatū score their 7th run through Nikki Tatana and Reno Tirata Owen will be safe on first.
Still runners on the corners out there, and Manawatū just continue the momentum that they've built from bottom of the first innings through the whole game.
Oh, well, had to end sometime, but not before. Manawatū add a couple more. They lead this as we go to the top of the fifth. Manawatū 1, 7, Marlborough 1. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the fifth time here in the grand final of the Women's Heartland Championships grand final. Manawatū, the hosts, against Marlborough. Started with 6, now we're down to the final 2.
7-1, it's a big mountain for Marlborough to climb now. With we're in the final third of the game. If they don't do anything in this inning, then I don't like their opportunity. The way Manawatū are scoring, they'll go into their at-bat. Pretty confident about closing this out in this innings.
Head to the shortstop, who makes the play in time. Crib does make the play in time for the first outs. And Manawatū, they're just doing everything right at the moment with the bats and especially with the gloves.
Very organised in defence out there, and Taylor Waitokia has pitched a really good game, but she's also done it by finding that zone and backing her fielders to do the job.
Inside pitch for the strike called. Oh, coffee.
I mean, I haven't kept a tally of how many actual hits, how many times batters have hit the ball, but that's a nice bunt.
Some great bunting today. Goes past, but she'll just take the first base. Excellent bunt.
Kind of makes you think of maybe they should have gone to that short game a couple of innings ago.
If you can do it, if you can put down bunts like that, absolutely.
Well, straight away you saw the result of Manawatū being under pressure there, and that forced an error. Nice steal.
Well, you're down by 6 runs. You got to chance it. You got to do something. You got to make something happen. Yeah. I mean, this is like I say. Lawrence has obviously recognised that they've got to make something happen in this innings. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult for them to peg a 6-run lead. When you start counting down outs. Back to the screen on the pass.
And this is a good start with the runner all the way around to 3 now.
Guts to keep going for sure. Waitokia well into work into this game. We're at the top of the 5th now.
Nice pitch.
Untitled Chapter, 2 down. Comes into bat. Lead off.
She hasn't done it by dominating with strikeouts. I make that only 2 for her in the ball game. But the amount of spots she's able to hit, that's given her infield opportunity to get ground outs. Quite remarkable.
Yeah, absolutely. Simon Bowman into bat now at second base for Marlborough. Just trying to keep that spot going. He's been calling it, so why not?
Why not? Why not indeed?
Ball 2, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 the call.
Foul ball. Somebody can bring that ball down, please.
That one flirts with the clubhouse.
It does indeed.
McCoy Richards, catcher down there, has done a good job today too.
Yeah, called a good game. Good to see Rotorua walking through.
Ball count.
Good to see some of these teams here, man.
Yeah. Some unfamiliar uniforms
Yeah.
at national tournaments. It's good.
Don't mind blue and yellow though. Tell you that much.
Quite enjoying seeing red and white out there, actually. It's not just Marlborough. Mighty West Coast.
Mighty West Coast, indeed. As you know, my dad's from Bullet.
There you go, mate.
Popped up. Tate Heater makes the catch. And that retires the side, leaving 1 runner on. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th. Manawatū leading 7 runs to 1.
Ball strike.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, here at the bottom of the 5th of the grand final. And Manawatū leading off the game with a hard hit shot to left field. And Riley Cribb leads off with a stand-up double. And that will put a smile on her face after her last couple at bats.
Now, dare we say it, Damien?
Don't.
No?
Don't. Don't do it. Gaz, don't do it. You know, when we start doing maths and stuff, it all goes pear-shaped, so don't do it.
I'll just point out that their second base run is 120 feet away from home for a reason.
Okay.
The reason that shall not be named.
Well, I guess it's none out. Oh, yep. There goes foul.
Foul ball.
But, you know, on the other side of things, it's Marlborough have got to really do everything they can to stop.
They do. They do.
Manawatū cannot get a run in this innings. Literally cannot get a run in this innings.
And this Manawatū team have been confident all game. I can't see the bottom of the fifth being any different, especially with the lead off like that.
Yeah,
Macy
you nailed it.
Cribben now swinging and a miss for the strike. Cribb on second. Cribben, the batter's box. Can Macy hit Riley home? No, that's when you start jinxing it. You know what I mean? Sets up on the outside for the ball.
Ball 1, strike 2.
Yeah, so, I mean, man, you're right. Manawatū just got to play the way they've been playing the last 2 or 3 innings. It's been an aggressive style of softball
Yep.
with great defense. So, in this one, just be aggressive.
That's it. Back to us. Oh,
Right on top of you and
right
me.
on top of you and me. Well, that's ours now.
Souvenir.
Oh, Simons takes some off that. Gets them swinging for the third strike. Ooh, and now they've got a runner at 3.
It's a tough decision there.
It is.
Giving up third base at a time when they can't afford to give up home plate. But 1 down.
Keela Tatana Paul into bat now. She scored after a walk in her first at bat. She was left on in her second bat. She scored in her third at bat with a hard shot to shortstop. With a runner on 3, up by 6 runs. With 2 outs away from the top of the 6. Or a squeeze play. Is it? Squeeze play on. No, Bailey thinks against. Leaves second base wide open though. And now Manawatū have 2 runners in scoring position after that.
Great experience from Bailey Simons there. She knew there's no point in taking the out at 1. No point. There's no gain in that one for them at all. The only thing she had to do was make sure that runner stayed at 3.
Well, the only reason you bunt in that situation is to make a squeeze and chance it. But no, Bailey had no intention of throwing it over to 1. She kept the lead runner exactly where she wanted. And they do it. Bunt down the first baseline. Inches. Game inches.
Game of inches, all right. Still looking for that squeeze.
Yeah. Bunting down the first baseline might help.
It's up to that runner to really get a huge jump. Off
You're
that
going.
base, though. You've
Straight
gotta
away.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not at the moment, though. There's 2 strikes now, isn't it?
Yeah, and bunting now. Did square up though.
Yeah. One. Yeah, it was 2,
Was it 1?
2 now.
Yeah. Okay. Tahita into bat now.
She's a patient batter too.
Yep. So 2 sacrifice bunts to her name in this game.
God. Took some courage not to have a go at that.
2 balls, 1. Oh!
Oh, this
Oh!
foul ball.
Wow! To bunt it straight over first base's head. If that had landed in play, they were scoring all day long. But then to bounce out.
Yeah.
Oh, 2-2 count now.
First base there, Sheree Sinclair should be breathing a huge sigh of relief.
Absolutely. Hits it down to Nuku. Oh, they've got runners piled up at the corners. They get the lead with the tag. So 2 down. Oh,
2 down.
2 down.
And importantly, that was Riley Cribb, third base.
Yeah.
First time I've seen Manawatū make an error out there and running. Interesting one.
See what happens when we do maths, bro?
Yeah, we never said it. Though. We never said it. Having said that,
Nikki
still got
Tatana,
runners out
though,
there. Nikki
she's been
Tatana.
red hot this game.
She's crossed home plate twice already.
Yep.
2 down, and the way she has batted, maybe if I was the coach, I'd be thinking about putting her out there.
Well, she slammed it to shortstop in all 3 of her bats, and I think they've gotten harder every time.
Yeah. She might be saving up the thing.
Yeah, Matangiho's like, oh, it's my turn again, is it? Bailey Simons with the wind-up. Tatana goes early, sending it foul down the third base line.
Yeah, of course, she hit that one straight down the third baseline last time, all the way out to towards the fence.
Oh, she's got a stick. And with 2 down in this opportunity, this chance here, that's the person you want. Big shot in between 7-8. It was score 1, and that's all she needs to score.
Yeah.
Manawatū have walked off this game in their home ground at the beautiful Colquhoun Ballpark here in Palmerston North. And they've just realised this, that they're the inaugural Heartland Women's Champions of 2025. Congratulations, Manawatū, and fair play and tip of the cap to Marlborough. But Gaz, Manawatū did everything right during that one.
Right out of the blocks when they scored their first run. They never looked back. That was the only time Marlborough were in the game at 1-1 in the first innings. Ever since then, it's been all Manawatū. The execution has been sublime. They've really been put under pressure. Anytime the pitching came to the middle of the zone, it got hit. The bunts were superb. The display of bunting today was out of the top drawer. Congratulations, Manawatū.
It was really a team effort in that one, wasn't it? Like we've caught some finals where it's been, pitcher based and the odd hits and whatnot, but Manawatū came out here, used the whole arsenal in front of their home fans and family, and they get the dub in the first ever Heartland Women's Championship.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, their defence, let's not forget, Marlborough hit the ball a lot.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was all eaten up by fielders.
Yeah.
And the execution of that as well contribute hugely to their win. So at 9 runs to 1, very comprehensive in the end.
Absolutely. Well, mate, I'd hate to put you on the spot after such a team display, but who would be your Beyond the Dugout broadcasting woman of the match?
Well, I mean, and this is not just the fact that she battered the house down, but my Beyond the Ballpark person of the match was Nikki Tāwhana. She batted extremely well. But that fielding out at third base was out of the top drawer as well on her. So Nikki Tāwhana.
Nice. I concur, my friend. I concur. From the hot corner, Nikki Tāwhana is our Beyond the Dugout broadcasting player of the match for the grand final of the inaugural 2025 Women's Heartland Championships.
And what a great concept, Come out.
Like I said earlier, mate, Bevan's already had the calls from the other associations. I think this is going to be bigger and better next year.
Think about what's available to them. You've got this venue here. I've just come back in the last few weeks from the venue they've got in Southland. They could easily host a Heartland Championship. It could go around the country. It's an exciting thing, and I'm all for it.
Sounds good to me, my friend. Sounds good to me. Well, we've still got the men's championship coming up at 1. And then we are done for a few days until the big NFC. But we're not done with Heartland yet. That was the women's final. Tip of the cap, and congratulations to the host, Manawatū, taking out the inaugural Women's Heartland Championship. We will sign off for this one, ladies and gentlemen. Damien Collins with the play-by-play, Gary Rohihi with the colour for Beyond the Dugout broadcasting. We will see you in the grand final at 1 p.m.